Today I'm going to be breaking down my remix of so I started the track with a sample, which is like 8 bars from the end of the song, with pianos, which I pitched up 4 semitones, and I EQ'd the bass from, kind of give it a more of like a tinny sound, because I wanted it to sound broken.
I need help immediately.
I also added a synth which I made in Helm. It's like the saw sound, and it's kind of like a bass line. It's based off of like the kind of Euro dance sounds from the 2000s. Then I added this trap rim as kind of the snare to begin with. Also some like trap hi-hats. And this crash, which has this kind of sprinkly sound, very magical. There's a lot of sounds just thrown in, some DJ scratches, a lot of impacts and whooshes. Then we have the kicks, which are really hard hitting. They're very, very compressed, because I want to make people's ears bleed. And then we have these other snares. I think there's like 5 snares, 5 different snare sounds, and most of them are very. There's also these really heavy 808s, which are intense, but I like having a lot of low end. I think it really makes the track punchy. It's also claps and a noise sweep, which kind of help build the track at certain points. And then the fun part. So I thought I'd do like a breakdown, kind of inspired by. I tried to use the original sample from the drop.
Oh my god!
But I thought if we had that before the breakdown, people would be expecting like a massive drop, which it's not. You go straight to hell. So this entire section kind of started with the atmospheric sounds that I used, which is kind of this siren sound, but it's about 5 different sounds merged into one and edited and exported and then put back in and then exported again, and kind of trying to destroy the sound as many times as I can, because I know Skrillex has said quite a few times that that's what he does.
You like almost destroy a sound so many times it loses quality, which is a cool thing I like. It's like people always trying to like avoid digital distortion, but we always like using it.
So I thought it'd be interesting to kind of put that in. And then there's also, I used this kick and snare and pattern, which is all electronic, but it's made to sound like very compressed and like enhanced versions of kind of metal drums. There's also guitar. Guitars are cool. There's a lot of effects on these. There's pretty much all of them have like a noise gate on them, and bit crusher, and some kind of digital distortion, because I play everything in clean and then distort it inside here to make it sound more digital. I don't know, I like the sound it gives off. I like these sounds a lot. And there's also a screen sound just because it wasn't chaotic enough for my liking. So the guitars, there's this like main riff, and it goes for 6 bars, I think, and then there's like separate guitar that pitches up, just to kind of boost the energy more, because that's what this song needed, more. Then there's also like these extra drum fills that are actual live drums that I've kind of chopped together to give even more energy. And then after the breakdown, it goes into a mix of these like electronic metal drums and the original sample and the original synth, which kind of like builds the energy for the last little bit, which is where the key change comes in. So it goes up 2.5 semitones, just for fun, because we love fun. And then there's even more bass, which I use this one plugin for all my like 808s or like drum sampling, which is a lot of numbers and letters. It's the CWI. This for a lot of the like synth sounds, and if it's not Helm, it's usually Tile Noisemaker. Noisemaker has a lot of good sounds, mainly because they hurt to listen to. So a lot of like the sound of this track comes from the master, which has quite a lot of effects. I compress quite a lot, just mess around with it until it sounds good to me. Put an exciter on it just to bring out more of the highs, an extra compressor, an extra limiter, and then the pitch for the key change. Then I think that's it for kind of everything here. It's not really a lot. It's a lot of effects more than anything. Like, there's not too many tracks here. I think there's like 30 tracks. It mainly comes down to like the mastering, which I like to do a lot of kind of. I don't like to sidechain a lot. I'd rather just use like limiters and compressors to make it sound more dense. Because sidechaining kind of reminds me of the worst time for music. I think that's it. So, outro.